wearing my blue light glasses as I am behind my laptop right now. I'm going to edit this video. Let's come back to peace, and it's going to be just some clips of nature that I made yesterday. And you know, coming back to peace sometimes is not the easiest thing to do, and for me right now, what I do to come back to peace, to create this video of peace, I'm going to drink my coffee as well, make a wish, maybe burn some Palo Santo, and then, you know, it's really about with peace that, for example, the last few days I did not feel at peace because there was so much noise outside, and I did not put myself in a different space or place to actually create peace for myself. Because there's this quote, you know, peace is always here, but you have to seek or find it, in a sense. And you know, a lot of us will say, yeah, peace is within us, you have to just allow. But what if the outside reality is totally not peaceful? There's like so much noise. Like, I literally put on my headphones, but I just wanted silence. But I did not make the decision to go somewhere else where it actually would be silent. No, I stayed in here in my room with so much noise on the outside. There's still some noise right now, but it's less bothering to me in this present moment. It's really about, if we want to be in a state of peace, we have to create this space for ourselves to actually come back to peace. And if the outside reality is not helping us out in creating peace for ourselves, then we have to shift the place we're in. We have to shift to a place where we can align with our peace. And you will see that when we do that, when we put ourselves in a different space to come back to peace, we can actually be at peace in the place where we felt so much noise, because we allowed to come back, because we kind of forgot, in a sense, that it's within us. When we are annoyed, when we are not at peace, we actually forgot that we have that within. For example, this video will be a creation for people to come back to peace, but coming back to peace maybe is not that easy for some, because they are not in a place that is peaceful to them. As I am, of course, still observing peace, peace is actually a higher vibrational energy than love, they say, because the higher the vibration, the faster it's moving, the vibration. As love, if you are in love, time is going by very fast, you know, 5D energy, like that, life is over, not in a scary way, but peace actually is even higher vibrational, they say. And when we align with peace, a lot of us will maybe, the mind will maybe say that nothing is happening. Yeah, nothing is going on, but it's actually so much is going on at once when we're in peace. And all that is going on at once when we're in a state of peace is actually not influencing us. As peace is, you know, is that we just are at peace. We don't allow the outside to distract us or make us feel a certain way. We're just being here now. But to say that it's a very high, fast frequency, and it's just so cool to me that that is something I was observing for peace. You know, it's actually, a lot of people with peace think about it so calming, but it is in a sense, but actually it's not. In a faster moving frequency than love. And so when you align with peace, know that time will be going by like that, but you will not give a freak about it because you are at peace with it anyway. And that's what I had yesterday. I had this experience of feeling totally at peace. I was just sitting in my room and I felt totally at peace. It was even above love, because I knew it, not above in the sense of that it's higher, but it's just, you know, not even love, but just peace, as peace is a higher frequency of love than love even, you know, that could be a thing too. If you have more clarity about this or more downloads in regards to peace, let me know in the comments down below. That would be amazing. But I was just observing it as I was sitting in my room, and I felt totally at peace, as nothing could bring me down, and life was happening in front of my eyes, but I had no thought going on. I was not thinking about it. It was just happening, and before I knew it, I was here, and now I'm sitting here, and that's being at peace. It's it's a very high frequency. So before you know it, you're here. And I could not even remember what all happened, because it's, you know, that totally being present, and you don't even like think about time or that things have to happen, because they will just happen, because that is the timeline you then chose. If you choose a timeline of peace, you will see how that reality is going to be formed for you to still be at peace. And even if things will be going hectic, you will come back to peace over and over and over again. Because that is the state of being you choose to be in. And you know, that's what I said at the beginning. We have to create that environment for us to come back to peace, and then we are in peace. And then what the environment does not influence anymore, does not influence us anymore. And that was the biggest key that I had to know to come back to peace, is that a lot of the times people say, yeah, you know, be at peace. But what if you are in a freaking annoying situation with someone, or that, you know what I had, there's so much noise outside. I was like, yeah, I cannot come back to peace. I was actually becoming angry, and that is, you know, not being at peace at all. It's kind of almost the opposite. That's a way lower moving frequency, even though anger actually feels fast moving, but it's actually way lower than peace. Peace is like, you could say like this fast, but of course way faster than my finger is doing. But anger is way lower moving, lower frequency, even though it feels very heated. And that is just so fascinating to me, that I was so angry, and I felt that because the timeline I was moving in felt so dense, because of course it's a lower frequency, moving frequency. And I had to allow myself to put myself into situations that actually allowed the being that's within me, these energies that are within me, to awaken again, to tap into them. I did not have to, you know, create them within me. They're always within me, but I actually had to create it outside of me. It's not to say that if we fix the outside that we fix it within, no, but it's a helpful tool to maybe, as an experiment, to see that if it's not able for you to create peace where you are right now, to maybe go somewhere else, or to maybe listen to some different music, or to maybe, I don't know, you can do anything. But I did not do that, and then I even got more annoyed and more angry just at life. And that's how we talk towards ourselves. So of course I was under the frequency of love. I was not in love anymore, so I actually had to first raise my frequency up to love again, and to actually be compassionate and patient with myself and everything that was around me. And then I could go even higher to a state of peace. But we cannot just like that go to peace. We have to, of course, in steps, raise our frequency in that sense to be at peace. And that's what I wanted to share with the video that I'm now going to create for you all, to come back to peace, as nature for me is one of the biggest tools to come back to peace. So that's why I want to create this, for people to tune in with nature, as nature is, you know, actually a beautiful representation of that. So thank you all so much for watching. If you want to like, if you want to subscribe to the channel, that will be amazing. I did not do an intro today. This was just coming straight out of nowhere, this message. So yeah, that was beautiful.